Today is Thursday, May 16th, 2024. We are parked at Flat Mountain Pond Trail. We're going to come out this way. So our plan is to go out to the road, which is Whiteface Intervale Road. And we're going to road walk up and get on McCrillis path. I don't know if you can see, this is we'll park down here. We're gonna road walk. Where do we get on the trail? Right here. Take McCrillis path to Blueberry Ledge. I got some glare here. And then Blueberry Ledge up to the fun spicy stuff, climbing up Whiteface, go out to the summit, which is out in the woods, come back to that nice view on the south peak of Whiteface, and then we're gonna descend McCrillis trail and pick up Flat Mountain Pond at the end. Make a loop. It should be a little under 11 miles. And it was raining in the south part of the state, but it looks like up here it's like maxing out around 20% chance of rain, but I think we'll be okay. I hear a woodpecker. Huh. I don't see him though. Okay. Mosquitoes are bad right here. I don't see any black flies yet. It's about, 8:30 in the morning, and we're off. We're about 9/10 of a mile in now. We just entered, what was it called? Ambrose Nature Preserve. So we're off of the private property. We walked down the road, I think it was 0.6 miles of pavement. And then right as it turns to dirt, you take a left. And I can't remember if that was actually marked on Neilbrook Road, which is private property. You walk up that dirt road and there are blue arrows. So we're on a blue blaze trail. So as long as we follow the blue arrows, you should be okay. And we're just going to take this a little bit and we should be junctioning in with Blueberry Ledge Trail. Quite near the bottom. We just exited the part of the trail that's on old logging roads, and now we're in a lovely moss kind of forested area, and the trail takes you around specifically so you can see this neat little gorge. Got the rocks. That fall is probably 8 or 10 feet tall. It's not crazy big, but we've got a little slot going through here. And the trail is, I don't actually know where it goes from here. I got a little lost and they took us around the corner, so. The trail comes in right over here and there's an arrow on this tree that says turn. So you turn, come right up here. And then you can see that little gorge. So I guess we just continue on this way. Yes. So that's neat because they take you around just so you can see that. I'm right above it here. Let's see what it looks like from this side. Is. Cool. This is on, let me get it straight. This is McCrillis Path, correct? Correct. So we're taking McCrillis Path. Oh yeah, there's a blaze right there. And then we're going to come down on McCrillis Trail. You don't really want to get confused, although you're not so far away from your car. They don't come out at the same place, but you just have to you'd have to road walk again. I see a boundary up there, which is the edge of the National Forest. So we're almost out of the, I guess we're still in the nature preserve. There's a double blaze here, so that means the trail does something. The trail goes that way. But I'm just gonna pop out on this little spur while we're here. Well, that's pretty. Beautiful. We are still on McCrillis Path. We just passed the junction with Tilton Spring Trail. This area is really nice. There's been some mud in it, but the footbed is like lovely. And let's see, we had red trillium, painted trillium, dwarf ginseng, 3-leaved golden thread, big chunks of that blooming everywhere. Some wild oats. I've seen a couple clintonia, blue bead lily that have flower buds, not open yet, and lady slippers that have buds, not open yet. We startled a grouse and saw some fresh moose prints. It's been really nice. Not raining, knock on wood. I really am enjoying this. We're about 4¼ miles in now. We're up on Blueberry Ledge. So this is the spot where Blueberry Ledge cutoff comes in this way. And then Blueberry Ledge comes up this way and continues on into the trees. And usually we're here in a little under an hour. And here because we came in that extra further trail, we're just a little under 2 hours. Clouds are really moving in now. This morning we had nice clear view up to, I could see Chicorowa and Whiteface from the roadwalk. It's funny though, because I can see bright sun underneath that cloud. So who knows? By the time we get up to the summit, there might be no view, but maybe there'll be something. And I mean, the summit itself has no view, but cool ledges along the way. We should be able to look down into the bowl, if nothing else. So we'll see what it's like. I have been up here in light rain and inside a cloud, and I don't remember if we had any view of anything. I can look back at my video. I think we had no views of anything, but that's okay. It is what it is. We're here for the new trails. And McCrillis Path was quite enjoyable. We just popped out at that first little view, and you can see we are in a cloud. It's not raining on us right now, though. We had light rain for a little while. Right here is the Terrifying 25 section. So I guess we're not getting any views. We'll see what we get looking down in the bowl once we get up there. Out here we'd be able to see the edge of Sandwich Mountain over here, I think. And then out towards the Ossipes. Okay, we're eating our lunch. Haven't seen anyone else all day, and I don't think we will see anybody, but that's okay. It's quite warm. And there are bugs, but right now there's nothing bothering me. Okay. I like the scramble, even if we don't get the view. So, and I like new trails, so this is all good. It'd be better if we had a view, but it's okay. This is that section that is on the Terrifying 25. I wonder if I can get up there at the same time. Maybe not. You just want to kind of hug left and stay in the crack. And then you go around where John is, and he'll continue a little bit. That's like the scary part already done right there, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And then there's like a ledge where you can pull yourself up. So it's really no big deal. Right?
Yeah.
No
You
big.
like scrambling.
It looks really terrifying if you look off to the side. It looks like, because there's this cliff right there. But we're not actually going up that, so not that terrifying. There are more scrambles ahead that I think are just as scary, if not scarier.
So Laura's making her way up now.
Am I though?
Yep, she is. Just grab that one up top there if you can. Yeah, that.
The rock is kind of worn down now from so many people.
Yeah, it's actually easier if there's snow on it.
Yeah. I just don't want to get my pool in the way here.
Look at that piece of cake.
Yeah.
It's steep. There we go. Laura's showing us how it's done. Walking right up the sheer rock face. Cutting over. So easy.
Yes, this is the spot though where.
That's the sledding spot.
Yeah. Can be a little tricky in the winter. This is the trail heading out towards Passaconaway, the Rollins Trail. You see we have some patchy ice remaining. This is the summit cairn. Lovely. You really can't miss it now. They have it, all these logs behind John. It's pretty obvious. And then heading back, there's still some patchy monorail here. It's avoidable. We carried spikes, but I don't think we're going to need them. I didn't really see any ice until we were like above all of the climb and out on this thing. So we're heading back the way we just came. And we're going to go by, there's an intersection for Kate Sleeper Trail. We're going to go by that and then back to the south summit of Whiteface, which has those big open ledges and a geodetic marker and Lewis Tainter's ashes interred. We're going to go back there. That is the junction of Blueberry Ledge Trail, Rollins Trail, and the one we're going to take back, McCrillis Trail. So we took McCrillis Path up, and now we're going to take McCrillis Trail back. Also right here, there's some old droppings from Snowshoe Hare. Let me see. There's one right there. And another one right there. Okay. Heading back the way we came, and hopefully things will clear out. I don't know. All the views on the way up were completely like inside of a snow globe or a cotton ball, whatever. So ping pong ball. We'll definitely be dropping below the cloud level pretty fast, but I don't know if we'll still have views. There are views on the way down McCrillis. So possibly we'll get something as we get lower. We are up on the south summit ledges of Whiteface, which is not the actual summit. This right here has a marker up on top, a geodetic marker. And look at this. What is that? That looks like a cement something.
I walked right up it.
I'd love to pry it off. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. John said maybe McCrillis is back there. I don't know who McCrillis is, but we've got Lewis Tainter interred on this rock, in that rock, right over there. You can see the edge of his plaque. I'm not going to pop down there now, but it's been in my last few videos, I think. So I don't know what that cement thing was. It's weird. We just had one guy who came up. We didn't talk to him, but he just was up here. So there's another guy behind us that was probably going across to Passaconaway. Oh, look, a little bit of a view. I think the trail is behind me, though. Clouds blowing through. Okay. And then we saw a woman who was doing, she did the tri-pyramids and is looping. She went up Saturday, is looping over to Passaconaway and then out to Square Ledge and back out to the kink. And that was it. This must be blazed in yellow, huh?
This is the trail.
Yeah, this is the trail. I see blazes.
Yep.
I guess I expected them to be blue. There used to be a campsite up here someplace, like an actual shelter that was removed. I don't know. Oh, right in there is a nice big open spot. There's really not a lot in the way of water here if you're camping. Getting a little bit of views now that we're lower. Okay, we're gonna keep on because we have another 5 miles or so, I think. Is that true? I'm at 6.6 already. Well, it might be a longer hike than I thought it was. We just descended that, and I basically sat on my butt and kind of moseyed my way down. It's wet on the side here, which looked really sketchy. We did have a little bit of rain earlier. This area actually didn't look that bad, and I'm sure that climbing up, I would have been good, but it just had just enough incline to make me not trust my shoes. I think that was a wise choice. So even John Crab walked down, which he always trusts his shoes because he's nuts.
I did not trust
So I think in the book it said there was like one little scrambly ledge that could be tricky if it's icy or wet, and I think that must be it. So then looks like we're entering into, that sounds hollow. Weird. Okay, so now we're entering into like trail. Oh, and there's garbage right there. Or something. Okay. Whew, got that out of the way. Okay, we're descending McCrillis Trail now. And I just like this kind of wood so much. Really pretty. So the footbed has not been as good. Like the top part was kind of tedious. It had a lot of erosion, which is a little bit weird for a trail that's not used very much, but I think that we had some big storms and it must have just like washed it out. This area, I'm a little bit paranoid right here. I gotta two-hand it to get through this. I don't want to slip on something, but I love this little like young growth. Cool. We're a bit of the way down McCrillis Trail, and there's a couple places in the guidebook where it says you can pop off to either side and look at views, and this is as you are descending. It's on the left-hand side. It's the first thing that we came to that looked to be a view. There might have been one more a little higher up. So this is the summit, south summit of Whiteface right there. And presumably the trail comes right along here, Blueberry Ledge, and these bumps. And then it's kind of hazy looking out right now. Over here is, I'm as zoomed as I can go, but the Ossipes are going to be behind here. You can see, you might be able to see the lake. Okay, we're going to keep moving. Nice to get a little something of a view. This is the very end of McCrillis Trail. We just came out of a little stand of hemlocks. It's pretty up there. Before that, it was pretty wide open hardwoods. Pretty fast going too. So now, oh, here's the junction. I don't know if we have to cross, I mean, I think we have to cross this water, but I don't know if we have to cross it here. So let's see. Okay. So Flat Mountain Pond Trail continues that way to the pond, and this way to Whiteface Intervale, which is the name of the road where we parked. And I don't think we're very far. Is it like a mile? Less than a mile?
I don't know actually.
Well, according to my calculations beforehand, we should be about a mile away, but I don't know if that's true. So we'll figure it out. Go ahead. So we're crossing now. The wilderness sign is right there, and the road, there's like a forest road that's on, continues going that way, but the trail actually crosses the water here. So there's a cairn, and there's a footing to an old bridge. John just walked across, I just got bit by a black fly, just walked across that fallen tree. I think I'm gonna go across the fallen tree. Fallen tree? Okay, I need two hands. That's what I'm saying, yeah. No? He doesn't like my balance. I think I'll be okay. Okay, Okay, after a little bit of searching, I decided this is stupid. I'm just gonna walk through because this is the last mile or so. I got on Trail Runners. It's warm out, and I just couldn't find a good spot. Wow, the water is warm. I'm surprised. There it is. Looking that way. Looking down at my feet. Okay. Definitely the safe way. I say as I wipe out. Okay. That was nice. Now, is this the trail right here? Yes. It is. We are about a half mile from the car now, so it should be about 11 miles. And we're now on an old road. It's in really good shape, so maybe it's not that old. I don't know. And the sun is out. Go figure. Lots of birds down here. There's an oven bird that keeps going crazy. All right, so there's gonna be, on my Far Out app, they mark it as a bog outlet. I think in the White Mountain Guide they say, yeah, I got a black fly wants to get me. They say there's a bridge, so it must be right at the bog outlet. And then there's a bench you can sit in and enjoy looking over the bog. But the bugs are kind of bad right now, and it's not particularly windy. So we're not going to do that, but we will take a look and see what it looks like. I'm not getting my hopes up, because I think on the map it looked like the water was kind of far away. So there's... Yeah, I'm not carrying binoculars. Look at all those bugs coming out of that. Along here there's these holes that are filled with water. Presumably they used the fill in there to build the road up. They're all over the place. There's also some stone walls along here, and apparently there's some cellar holes around, but these are definitely holes from building up the road. All right, so if there's something at the bog worth looking at, I'll show it. But other than that, it was a day. What can I tell you? There's a whole bunch of dwarf ginseng right here. It's so cute. They're tiny. I didn't see any trout lily in bloom. I didn't see any spring beauty. Wow, this whole area is all ginseng. Yeah, what I'll tell you is I liked McCrillis Path much better than McCrillis Trail. It was lovely. Hey, look, here's some wood anemone. I haven't seen any of that today. That's the first of that. All right. Things are starting to spring up. Oh, I just saw a trout lily that was past. So I guess they just bloomed earlier down here. This is the furthest south of the 4,000 footers. So that makes sense. Oh, there's the bridge. All right, let me kill this. When we get there, I'll show you what there is to see. This is the bog. Actually, it's quite nice. Sandwich Mountain and Flat Mountain. And there's a lovely bench right here. You're shaded. We also have, this is I think on private land, a little ferry houses. And then they have a little door over here. Not sure what happened over here. Something. The other tree has like a little thing that needs to get fixed, a little fairy door. Okay. The bugs are not as bad as I thought they would be.
Not for you.
Oh, sorry. That's because you're tasty. Okay, so this is the bog area. No moose though. They come out at night.